Reverse auction. When the reverse auction option is turned on, vendors are able to anonymously see each other's total prices after bid submission, while the tender is still open. Internal users are also able to see these totals, with the added advantage of seeing the vendor names. To turn on reverse auction during tender creation, or in preparation phase, in the tender properties, click the Types and Options tab, then click Show Pricing Comparison and History during tender publication phase. This will then turn on the reverse auction when the tender is open. Publish the tender, and a notification window will show at the bottom of the browser, listing the auctions that are currently in progress. A new price comparison report will also appear in the Tools section, although it will not be accessible until at least one vendor submits a bid. When the vendor logs into iSpec, the same notification window will show at the bottom of the browser, listing the auctions that are currently in progress. Open the tender, and the vendor will also see the new pricing comparison report in the Tools section, although it will not be accessible until they have submitted their bid. Go through each document responding to the vendor requirements, until all the documents are complete, and the vendor is ready to submit their bid. After submitting a bid, the Properties section will show the current ranking of the vendor. The pricing comparison report is now accessible, and when opened, will show a graph with the current totals for the vendor and all the other vendors who are also taking part in the auction. The other vendors are named anonymously as V1, V2, etc. A separate chart will also show the vendor pricing history. The report is automatically refreshed while it is open, and updated to show up to the second current price totals. Go into the pricing document, and change the prices. Vendors do not need to resubmit their bid. After the prices have been changed, if the vendor's overall ranking position in the auction changes, this will be automatically updated, as well as the totals in the comparison report. While the auction is in progress, the internal user can open the reverse auction pricing comparison report, and see the totals for each vendor, the vendor name, and the pricing history over the period of the auction. The top of the report also shows KPI savings information. When the tender closes, the auction stops, and the vendors can no longer change any prices.